everybody and welcome to a new video on my channel. Thank you so much for watching this. So today, like I said in my last week's video, I quickly filmed a little empties video. So I kind of collected everything which I emptied last year and decided to show you, and I kept it all in this little box here. Or most of the products, because unfortunately throughout I think April, something around that time, my boyfriend discovered this little box and thought, what is going on, why are there so many empty products, and he thought he'd did me a favour and throw them away. So unfortunately there are a few products already gone, but I don't think that's a huge problem. I'm just going to show you everything which I still have. I'm not too sure whether you all like videos like that or not, but I really love watching these videos actually, because I think the opinion you get from the person filming the video and therefore the person using the products is really thorough and really, like, you know what you say when you talk about the products. So I decided to film one more. I don't know if there's going to be a product I used up last year and next year around this time, because we are moving in May, April, and I don't want to have anything empty to have to move it. So that's why I have a few products which are not 100% empty, more like 90% empty, or where there's really just the teeny tiniest bit left, and I know that I'm going to use them up like next week or the week after that, so I thought I'd just throw them in anyways. So yes, let's get started. So this box it's an old Douglas box, and this one is full, and then I have a few more products beside it, so we better get started because I don't want it to be too long. So first of all, and on top here I have two little packets of like makeup wipes. One of them is from Nivea and the other one is from Baby or Baby, I don't know. I remember that I did not really love these from Nivea, but that's only made to the fact that I'm not the biggest fan of the typical Nivea scent. But I remember that I liked using the wipes themselves. These are the 3-in-1 wipes for dry and sensitive skin, and it is with a almond oil, and you get 25 tissues in here. And I remember that it was not a problem at all for my skin, that it took all the makeup off and that it did its job. I just did not really like the scent, and that's why I'm probably not going to buy these again. Another packet I have here is from Baby. I think this was in a favorites video of mine last year. I do really like these. These are not expensive at all. Also already have a new full packet here. I just really like having them on hand whenever I want to quickly take my makeup off before really cleansing, because I do prefer having my makeup off before I do oil or foam cleanser or anything, because I just have a better feeling when I then cleanse. I don't know, that's just a kink of mine, I don't know. I always take my makeup off with a micellar water or with a makeup wipe before I do a thorough cleanse of my face. That's just what I do, and I really like having these on hand. They are very nice, they are very good for my skin, they feel very nice, they take all the makeup off. I have the 5-in-1 wipes, again for sensitive and dry skin, and 5-in-1 just says that it's not too aggressive, that they are practical, that they are nourishing, that they are good for the eyes and remove even waterproof makeup, which they actually do. It's a little bit challenging for them when you have waterproof mascara, but I never actually used a makeup wipe which completely removed waterproof mascara if you don't want to rub too rough. And yes, I just really enjoy using these, and I repurchased them. I think this is the first packet or the second or the third, I don't know. I probably had like 2 or 3 packets or 3 or 4 packets of this last year, and of course I already have a new one and I really enjoy using them. They're just very nice. I have another one. This is actually the one which has been in the 2017 Rituals Advent Calendar, and I used them up very quickly in itinerary thing because I don't know why I have these left. I love this little packet of the Miracle Wipes, especially because I took them when I traveled somewhere, and it's just a very handy little packet. There are only 10 little sheets of the makeup cleansing wipes in here, and I really like them. They have not been like the best makeup wipes ever, and also my sensitive skin was not overall happy with them. These ones have been a lot better when it comes to how good my skin felt after using them, but it was not, I didn't break out or anything. My skin felt a little bit more sensitive after using them. That's the makeup wipe thing that happens quite often, because you rub your skin a little bit and then of course the skin is a little bit unhappy about that. I like them. They have just not been like very fascinating or anything, nothing too special. So I don't know if I'm going to get these again, but they have been quite a nice product. Okay, then staying with the makeup removing products, I have this bottle here. This is the Bioderma makeup removing micellar solution. I have also a second bottle of this somewhere, I think in the bathroom. I got a 2-for-1 of these around the beginning of the year, and I got through one, and the second one is just in use now. I really like these products. My skin feels so nice after I'm using this, and of course it's especially for sensitive skin, cleansers and soothers. This is a non-rose, paraben-free, hypoallergenic product, and you get 500 milliliters in the big bottle. The only downside about this is it's quite expensive, and that's the main reason why I only get this on sale, because it's a very nice product and it might be worth the money, but it also is just a little bit too expensive. I think the Garnier micellar water, which you can get, which looks a little bit like this in the packaging, is really nice either, and I really like that too. But whenever I can get this on sale, I do get it. Yes, I really liked it, and I do recommend that you try it if you have the money or if you can get this on sale. I would get it always when it's on sale. Okay, so let's see if I can stay with skincare first of all. So I have a few skincare products here. First of all, I think I'm going to go with this one. This is the Rituals Refreshing Eye Lotion. I think I got this in a store somewhere when I thought, oh, I need a nice new eye cream. My eye cream is running empty and I want to try a new one. I do not remember many like very rememberable, is that a word? I do not remember anything too special about this product. In general, I think I enjoy using it. It's a nice product, and the skin around my eyes felt fresh and nice and not stretchy or anything, and I didn't break out or anything, but I do not remember like, oh god, this is the best product ever. I enjoyed using it, but also like with the makeup wipes, I don't know if I'm going to repurchase it. I'm not having it in mind. It's not like the, was it Origins or a Kiehl's product? The avocado eye cream you can get. I still think I want to buy that again, and that's what I think makes a product amazing or like rememberable. I'm just now saying the word, just saying that it's a word now. And this Refreshing Eye Lotion, it was a nice product, but I do not remember anything like, oh yes, that was the best thing ever. And so I didn't know if I'm going to repurchase that, but if you want to try it, I think you can go for it and try it yourself and see what you think. It's definitely a nice product. Okay, another skincare product I'm having here is by Clinique. This is the Moisture Surge Intense Skin Fortifying Hydrator. Very dry to dry combination skin. I have this quite often now. This is the first time that I got the bigger little tub. I remember, of course, this is an amazing cream, that's an amazing moisturizer for the skin, and I really love it, and I will purchase this quite often, and I would probably get it again next year in summer. Really loving it, and it's a great moisturizer for dry skin. Rich oil-free cream gel instantly rehydrates dry or dehydrated skin for 24 hours. Over time helps fortify skin to keep moisture in, environmental irritations out, helps repair skin moisture barrier. The Moisture Surge moisturizers are amazing. I love Clinique as a brand a lot. Everything I tried so far was amazing. So of course I can recommend this product. I got the Intense version. I think you can get just a Moisture Surge moisturizer, and then you can get the Intense version. I really enjoyed it, even though this time I think I was not blown away too much by it, but that's probably because I used it over a long time, and I will probably, very probably repurchase that, and I highly recommend this. It's a great product. Okay, another moisturizer I'm having here, which I already repurchased, is by the brand belayed, and this is the Almond Soothing Moisturizer for sensitive skin. I'm using this again, so this is not the moisturizing cream, it's just the soothing cream. I think there are two different of the almond series moisturizer wise. I completely used this up. I'm getting this for years and years now, especially in winter time. I'm using this. In summer it's too much for my skin, but throughout winter, when the air is drier and when you get in and out of warm and cold, and because of the radiators in the rooms, just the air is drier and my skin gets drier, and just very needy of anything moisturizing. I always get this again, because especially in the cold air, because I have these like rosacea rose thing on the cheeks. I have very thin skin, especially on my cheeks, and my skin needs, especially in the cold air, a lot of help to fight the cold, and this is a very nice product for that, because it's quite a thick, really rich formula, and I really love this. I always combine this with a moisturizing cream, but whenever I go out and leave the house, I never leave the house without this on my face. Very nice product. It's not cheap, but I think you get like, what is in here, 30 milliliters for around €10, so that's actually okay. And the brand Veleda is very nice. They use, I think, mainly or only natural ingredients, so only things which are good for your skin, and they have so many amazing products. And if you did not ever check the brand out, I would really go for it, and I really like this brand and this cream, this moisturizing cream. Yes, I only have good experiences with this and highly recommend it. This is now by Origins, and this is the Drink Up Intensive Overnight Mask to quench skin's thirst. I got this, I think, already years ago. It took me so long to use this up. It says 24 months. I think I used it in that time, but I really used this for 2 years. This is a night cream, kind of a leave-on mask for night. I really love this. This is actually, I think, still the old packaging. I think that this product has now a new packaging. I'm not too sure about it. Also, this is empty for a longer time. I think it was empty already last year, but it was somewhere in a drawer and I did not know that it was empty. This is a product which I really want to recommend to anybody, even if you do not have too dry skin or anything. This is just when you use this, the skin is shy. It just looks like it's new, kind of, overnight. The skin still feels so healthy and good and just plumped. I don't know, can you say that skin feels plumped? I have no idea. It just feels so good when you wake up in the morning. It's like you already put on moisturizer, and I did not experience that with many overnight creams. Of course, this is a more like an overnight leave-on mask, but I really want to recommend this. It's an amazing product. It says also here, this overnight replenishing mask with nature's most nourishing night crabs, plant glycerin, hyaluronic acid and apricot kernel oil instantly quenches uncompromised skin with deeply satisfying moisture. Avocado oil and mango butters build up a reservoir for tomorrow. And Japanese seaweed helps to prevent future moisture loss. Skin awakens refreshed, replenished, ready to face the day. That's actually something that happens. Twice a week or as desired. Gently massage onto clean skin at bedtime. Now I use this over some time whenever my skin is really dry. Around the end of January, when there's just a lot of winter air on my skin. I almost use this every night, but you can also just use it whenever it's needed, like it said. And it's also amazing if you have a long haul flight or anything, and throughout the flight the skin gets really dry. It's just one of the best products I used, and it's not cheap, but it's definitely worth it, and I really like it. Highly recommend this product. This little product here, this is a nail polish by Essie. This is the Essie Million Nails Primer, and there's a teeny tiny little bit left of it, but it's actually dried in, so nothing you can still use. Yes, I have still this packaging because I always wanted to write a review about it on my blog, but never actually did. I had this in a favorites video of mine, pretty sure, in the last year. I really liked what it does to my nails. It keeps my nails from getting stained from the nail polishes. It makes the nails feel nice. It even looks good on its own. It's a slightly teeny tiny little shimmer in the primer, so the nails look nice. Even you put it on its own, even though it has a slight yellowish tone to it, so the nails do not look perfectly pretty when you use it on its own. But I really enjoyed it and also repurchased it instantly after this is empty. I do actually really like it. It also keeps, I think, a fiber shield and iron strength. It keeps it from chipping and breaking, and I actually experienced that, so really liked this product, and now I can finally throw it away. Okay, and then going on to shower products. I just have one left here which I did not throw away, and this is by the brand Rituals. Again, you know how much I love the foaming shower gel sensations by Rituals. I always have one on hand. I think since 2 years or longer. I think longer actually. I never ever had a month without, I never ever actually had a day without one of these in my shower or on the shelves or just somewhere. Now this particular one is from the 2017 Christmas festive collection. This is what the Ritual of Anahata. This is the heart opening shower foam with rosewood and pine. Really love this collection a lot. It smells so nice. I just love the Rituals Christmas collections always so much. Also this year's one, I loved it so much. It's just so lovely. So this was amazing. I recommend that you check out the Rituals Christmas collections always. Of course you cannot still get this one, even though I think there are still products from the collection which you can still get. Not sure about that, but I think I saw it in the sale now going on at the moment. Love this so much. Of course I love my shower gel sensations anyways, but this collection particularly I loved very much. Okay, now staying with the shower and going on to shampoos and conditioners and hair care. I have one shampoo here from Garnier. This is their anti-dandruff kind of, I just read in German on here, green tea and zinc shampoo. And this is just, I have sometimes, throughout the year I get a very dry scalp, and then I do have dandruff once in a while. That's natural, that's what happens even if you wash your hair often enough. Sometimes it gets just really dry, and then once in a while I throw in a shampoo against that and I use it over a certain time and then it's gone again. But sometimes it just happens, it's just a natural thing. If the skin dries out, then it gets flaky or something, and I tend to have very dry skin anyway, so that's just something that happens once in a while. And remember that this is a very nice product, it smelled very nice, it did its job, it removed the dandruff and cared the right amount for my scalp so that it was not as dry anymore. Liked this quite a lot. Of course I don't know how it's called in English, but I write it down somewhere or in the description box down below, so you know the Garnier product in the description box is this one, and then you probably can try it out if you have the same problem with a dry scalp. This helped me actually quite nicely. Okay, and then one which was in my last video already, this is by the brand Redken, CAT or CIT, anti-damage protein reconstructing rinse off treatment for distressed hair. That's quite a mouthful. I'm a little bit sad that this is empty. I remember the best things about it. It actually did anything necessary to reconstruct my hair, and I'm actually thinking about repurchasing this. You just put this on after washing your hair, after shampooing, and leave it on for, it says 3 to 5 minutes here, and then you wash it out again. I remember that I kind of changed up my showering routine over the last year, and I always start with washing my hair. So when I use a product like this or a nice conditioner or a hair mask that I can use at the time, I leave it on in the shower. I wash the rest of me, shave my legs, everything, or wash my face, anything, so that I have the time I have to wait in between to do all the other things you do in the shower. And I also just did it with this, so it probably left it on sometimes for longer than 3 minutes or 5 minutes. But this is just one of the most amazing hair products I ever tried. I realized just such a big of a difference after using this for a longer time, and it's just an amazing product. I highly recommend this. Try it if you have bleached ends, if you have ombre or balayage, or if you have bleached blonde hair in general. This really does its job and makes it feel and look and actually be a lot better. The hair is just healthier when you use this. And I only have makeup products. I do see very many mascaras in here, starting with these two, which I think are empty for a longer time now. This is from L'Oreal, if I'm not mistaken. And these are the Volume Million Lashes mascaras, both of them in the waterproof version. And I'm sure that these are empty at least since probably 2016. I always tend to keep mascaras when they are as good as empty, because I always think maybe there will be a day that you do not have any other mascaras left, and then you will just get the last bit of it out, but that they dry out when they're almost empty. I never think that far. So I have a few of these kinds here. So these two, and then I have another one from L'Oreal. This is the False Lash Butterfly Waterproof Mascara. It's one that looks like this, and that's probably empty just as long. So I do not really remember a lot about this. This is probably not a good place to put them in this video. But since I have two of this one, the Volume Million Lashes, I remember that I really loved this. It has a very voluminous, very thick brush, and it always made my lashes look very pretty. And since I have two of them, I'm sure that I love this. And the False Lash Butterfly Effect mascara, I do think that I loved it, that I really liked it, but I don't remember anything overwhelmingly amazing about this mascara. And then of course I have two of these, and you know that I love them. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I have two of these and one on hand whenever. I always have a backup of this mascara in my drawers. Just love these so much. I don't need to say a lot about. I don't need to say a lot about these. You know that I love them. You know everybody loves this mascara. Just one of the best ever, and so affordable. Highly recommend this. When you need a new mascara, go for this one. It's as amazing as a Benefit Roller Lash and half the price. Always will buy this whenever I want to. Always get a backup on sale. Highly recommend them, get them, use it, love it. That's everything. Okay, then I have 2 more mascaras here. One of them is another L'Oreal one, and this is the Paradise Ecstatic Mascara. Love this a lot. Also have a new one in my drawers. I'm pretty sure about that I repurchased that. I got this right at the beginning when it was new. Loved it instantly. It's a mascara for a nice natural lash finish, so nothing too dramatic. Again, dramatic, go for the lash sensational if you want more out of a dramatic eye look. Love this a lot and already repurchased it, so that's actually everything you need to know. And then I have one more here, which is again a Rituals product and which was in the 2017 Advent calendar. This is the 3-in-1 Miracle Mascara and I love this so much. The first few times I used this I was not very sure whether I would like it or not, because I had the feeling that it crumbled and ended up everywhere on my face over some time. But then I used it a little bit longer and I realized that it actually does not do this as badly as I first thought. Of course, after 12 hours of use it kind of starts to crumble, but that's not bad at all, I think. I really loved this, and I really remember that I really wanted to repurchase it in a full size. So that's definitely on my list that whenever I order or am in a Rituals store, I really want to get this again and use it more, because again it's more like a natural finish but a very nice voluminous finish to your lashes. So if you're looking for volume giving mascara, I would recommend this. That I think it gives a lovely volume and a good very black lash look. And it's not too much of a length giving one as far as I remember, but if you're looking for volume, go for this one. I really like this and enjoyed using this a lot. Okay, the last thing I'm having in my little box now is actually a eyebrow product by MAC. One which I loved a lot and used very long. And this is the Pro Longwear Waterproof Brow Set. And I got this in Bold Brunette. I remember buying this after a lovely girl in a MAC store said, "Oh, are you looking for a brow product? I have a wonderful one here." And first of all I was like, oh, I don't need one, but then he showed me and I loved the look and it's just really amazing. So it's actually really nicely waterproof, it stays in place all day long. At first I had a few problems using this because there's a lot of product on this little wand thingy. It's a brow mascara. Didn't say this, did I? And there's not a lot of material which takes off the product of the wand, so I always kind of got rid of most of the product of the wand on the sides here, and then it was lovely to use. But I always think the downside of this is definitely you kind of lose a lot of product due to the fact that you have to rub it off on here, and of course it dries in. But once it's used for like 2 or 3 months, when it kind of dries in a little bit, it doesn't dry in a lot quickly at all. It actually takes a good long time. You can use this for a very nice long time. But I enjoyed using this a lot. I will probably get it soon again. So it's not like on the top of my list of products I want to get, but it's definitely on the list of products I tried, liked and want to repurchase someday. Okay, second to last, I'm having a concealer here. This was also in my last week's video of my favorite concealers of 2018. Tried this Noon and La Year. This is the Bourjois Radiance Reveal Concealer, which corrects, illuminates and gives a 24-hour hydration. Like I said in my last video, it's almost empty and I used it today under my eyes and I got the last little bit of it out. I really liked it and probably maybe one day repurchase this little product. It dries down a little bit darker on the skin when you use it, so you might want to consider that a little bit, but not too bad at all. Also, I realized that it's for the lightest shade you can get, it's actually not as light as you might want it to be. So if you're a lot more fair than I am, then you might not want to use this as a under eye concealer. It gives the loveliest, prettiest, radiant finish. I love it a lot, but if you are fairer than I am, paler than I am, I don't know what you do. Maybe they get a lighter shade than this out one day. Okay, and then the last product for this video is a powder. I have this powder here. This is by the brand Tilbury and this is the Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. I got this in the shade 2 medium, which is too dark in general, but I used it in summer and then it was the perfect shade. I do have this tiny little bit of product left in here, like you can see. It's actually, I always think about whether it's even worth keeping this or what to do with it, because it's actually loose in this little palette, so you cannot actually really use it. I'm always in between seats when I'm talking about this powder, because I do love the formula actually quite a lot. It's a very nice coverage and it looks good and it makes the makeup look good. But also I do not think that a powder at this price point, a product at this price point, should be used up as quickly as this was. I don't know, maybe I got a bad batch or I don't know what, but maybe, I don't know if that's a very personal thing or what it is, but I think a powder at a certain price point should be usable for a longer time, and I did use this maybe for half a year. I did use this for a time on an everyday basis, but I do not use too much of a powder because I have dry skin, so I mainly use it on my forehead and wherever I'm a little bit more shiny, but I do not use too much of a powder because it dries out my skin anyways, and therefore it was just used up too quickly. And I just realized how much of the product, when using it with a powder brush, ended up all around on my lap and everywhere, and I don't think that should be a thing about a powder at that price point. I don't think that there should be too much of fallout. I just don't think that should happen. And that's just what I'm so in between seats, because I want to recommend it due to its formula and due to how amazing the product looks and works on the skin. But I also do not want to recommend it because I think like 1/3 of the product ended up anywhere but on my face. I don't know if you understand or know what I mean. You know, if you do not care, if it's just, if you think, oh, I have the money, I don't care about any fallout or anything, get it, do it. The product itself is amazing, but if you want to invest in a good powder and want to have a good long time of it and do not want to waste any of the product, I'm not so sure. I don't know. I don't know about your experiences. Maybe we can talk about that in the comments down below if you have the same experiences as me, or if you say that never happened to me. Maybe I got a bad product. It can always happen that one or two are just not as good as the rest of them are, which I do not think is a good thing, but that can happen. I would love to hear of your experiences and love to talk about that. Let me know everything about that in the comments down below. Also, let me know everything you experienced about all the other products I just talked about, because I'm done now. I've shown you everything I emptied in the last year, almost everything. Yeah, that's it. It's actually a lovely collection of products. I tried many lovely products, I think, over the last year. Loved all of them a lot. Or most of them. Okay, yes, this has been my video for this week, and I hope that you liked it. Yes, this has been it. Let me also know maybe whether you like videos like this or not, then I will try to do one next year again. That's all the products I emptied in 2018. Then I will see you next week again, and it will be the makeup look which I created for winter time, a lovely dewy and glowy look. Let me know what you think about this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you won't miss all the future videos, and to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you in next week's video. I hope that you will have a wonderful time. Take care, and until next week, bye!